Those jokers still on the air.
Another turbocharged tune on Crash FM, the brand new single.
If our friends in front have done their own work, should catch them red-handed.
You know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be one of those.
What, a DTI radio investigator?
A DJ, Mike.
MC McCann.
Yo, he's your man. You know, I lost about 99% of my street cred when I put on this uniform. And now look at me, helping to close down a radio station.
Here we go.
Well, bang goes the other 1%.
We're still transmitting.
Yep, we just heard.
What we expected?
I hope not. I was counting on the element of surprise.
No, I mean by the estate manager.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was talking to him when I was round this morning. I've sent Harry to fetch him.
Looks like they got their supporters then.
Nah, probably did it themselves.
Oh, I don't know. It's a very popular station.
It's a clever bit of business, sir. Borrows the money from a loan shark, buys LSD, ecstasy...
How much money?
10 grand.
So it's not for his personal use, then?
Hardly, sir. Then he sets up this rave.
Well, the one that's supposed to be going down tonight?
Yes, sir. So he gets the kids out to a derelict factory, middle of nowhere, charges them to get in, flogs them his drugs at rip-off prices, pays off his debt, pockets the profit. He can't lose.
Unless someone gets in the way.
Yes, sir. Now, the rave's been heavily sold on Crush FM.
These are the pirates who've been broadcasting on our frequency?
Yes, sir. And they're announcing a venue tonight over the air, if they're not shut down first.
So don't we have the radio agency in today?
Yes, sir. Suzi Croft's out with them now.
So you find out who's running the station, and they tell you who's running the rave?
That's the general idea, sir.
We've tried everything. Steel doors, barbed wire, anti-climb bait. They still manage to get up here, though. I've seen them shin up these blocks like human flies, and the damage they do.
They are. Runs down to a flat 2 floors below. Unoccupied, officially.
And that's where the studio is.
Let's find out, shall we?
If you've come with that contract from Cato...
Detective Sergeant Pearce, Sam Hill.
Bobby Hall, your voice of choice. You want to come in, Sergeant?
Yes, please.
Well, turn it down a bit.
What? You don't like soul music?
Don't the neighbours complain?
Oh, they're out most afternoons, breaking into people's homes. You know what white people are like, Star?
Is this the sort of music you play on your show?
Nah, I mostly play rap and ragga. It's what they want.
What, who wants?
My public. But I slip in some sweet soul music now and again, you know? Educate the masses. What do you like, Sergeant? Jazz? Heavy metal? Take that.
So, you don't deny you're on Crush FM?
9 to midnight, 3 nights a week, plus a weekly slot at St. Hugh's. Why should I deny it?
It's against the law.
Now you're trying to catch me out on a technicality.
So, who runs Crush FM, Mr. Hall?
Call me Bobby. All my fans call me Bobby.
All right, well, who bought the stuff? Who set up the station? You?
If only.
Who then?
I like being a DJ, Sergeant. I'm good. Someday I'll be big. Half the name DJs on radio started out as pirates, you know that.
Yeah, listen, Bobby.
I shot my boss, I lose my show. I'm sorry. I can't disappoint my fans.
This pay party that you've been promoting recently, you want to tell me a bit about it?
Sorry, boss.
Well, we have information that the organisers plan to use it to sell drugs.
What? A bit of wacky-backy?
Hard drugs in large quantities. So you're talking serious crime here. Possession with intent to supply, that can get your life.
Not me, Sergeant. I don't touch hard drugs, let alone sell them. I just play good music.
Who's running this rave, Bobby? You must know.
My boss gives me ads to read out on the air. Eat at Mr. Taj, drink at Calypso Club, shop at Rankin Records, I read them. That's all I know.
And who is your boss?
No way, Jose.
Not making much noise in there, are they?
Well, they could have soundproofed the door. Mr. Wharton.
Nah, they've changed the locks.
Must have had the crime prevention officer around.
This is the radio agency and the police. Open up. Okay, Harry.
You have to do that.
I was afraid of this.
What's going on?
Well, where are they then?
Lord knows.
Ray, transmitter, shall I switch it off?
Oh, wait, what are you doing?
Pulling the plug on.
Well, then they'll know we're onto them. Can't you leave them on the air until we can trace the studio?
Sorry.
Oh, we need more than this.
One, they're using a microwave link, beaming the signal from the studio somewhere down there to this dish, then up to the aerial on the roof. Very difficult to trace. Two, if we leave your mates in uniform dangling in the wind, no reliable communication.
Mr. Monroe will not be a happy man.
Oh, just for a couple of hours until we can get to the people behind it.
Suzi, a kid almost died last night because George Garfield couldn't get through on his PR to call an ambulance.
I didn't know that.
So that will shut them down, will it?
Well, for a day or two, till they find another tower block, buy another transmitter.
You can pick them up for a couple of £100.
And they'll be back on the air. Susie's right. It's the studio we want with the gear and the people.
But you can't trace it.
All we can do is narrow the field a bit. Then it's down to you. House-to-house search if you've got the time. But there is one thing we can do. Right, Harry, do the honours.
Right.
There's a flyer for Crush FM.
Did him when they started the station last year.
Not that long ago.
Yeah, we've shut it down 3 times. They've just switched to a new frequency. That's why they've started jumping onto yours.
We're here. The dish points that way, a few degrees off northeast. So that puts the studio along this line. Distance of a mile, mile and a half. You'd expect it to be somewhere high up, but it needn't be. So long as it's got a clear line to the dish.
It crosses Faro Street.
Well, more or less. I mean, this is only rough.
Suzi,
Yeah?
you know that shop Rankin Records, the one that advertises on the radio station?
What about it?
Now, weren't you interested in it for some reason?
Yeah, Steve Rankin's got form for possession.
Isn't it here? Faro Street.
I better talk to Danny Pearce.
Something's going on round the back. A transit van arrived a few minutes ago.
Did you get Rankin's previous, Sarge?
Yeah. A few minor convictions for possession, cautions, fines, then possession with intent, 8 months.
Well, he got off lightly.
A Class B, probably cannabis.
When was that?
4 years, nothing since.
Prison must have taught him a lesson.
Yeah, had to be more careful.
I saw these at the Hammersmith Odeon.
What can I do for you?
I'm Detective Sergeant Pearce from Sunhill, and this is WPC Croft.
Like I say, what can I do for you?
Well, you can start by telling us about Crush FM, Mr. Rankin. You had a letter about it recently from the Radio Communications Agency.
Probably thought it was junk mail, threw it away. Sorry, I don't know anything about it.
Oh, that's funny, because the station runs commercials for you. That's what the letter was about, telling you it's illegal.
Jamie.
Who's that, Mr. Rankin?
My kid brother. I bunged him a couple of £100 for publicity. You know, ads in the local press, flyers. I never thought he'd do anything against the law.
I'm surprised you're that bothered, Mr. Rankin.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm a respectable local businessman.
Yeah, with form for drug dealing.
Now, hang on. That was years ago. Look, you have to come back later.
Yeah, 4 years ago, and you were sent down for 8 months.
Look, what's this H history got to do with pirate radio stations?
Do you go to raves?
Went to one once. Didn't like it, too noisy. Ask Jamie, it's more his scene.
Where is Jamie, Mr. Rankin?
Out back. Do you want me to fetch him?
No, it's all right. We'll go through.
Jamie, it's the police. Asking about some ads on what was it?
Crush FM.
Yeah, right. And a few other things. Mind what you say now, Jamie?
I'm WPC Croft, this is DS Pearce.
They're mad, I can't help you.
Oh?
It's the old story. I met a man in a pub.
Oh, yeah.
He said if I give him 50 quid, he'll get us on the radio. I'd been drinking, you know how it is.
What's all this stuff for, Jamie?
Pubs, discos.
It's got nothing to do with pirate radio stations.
What? No.
Or raves.
We run discos. It's perfectly legit. Steve's been doing it for years. That's how he got the money for the shop.
So where'd you play?
Pubs, private parties. We did a police retirement last month. A detective inspector from Barton Street. I just playing my way all night.
You got any details?
Yeah, sure.
Ta.
Well, is that it then?
No, hang on. Jamie, this flyer. Where'd you get it printed?
Dunno.
Oh, come on, Jamie.
It's the pub again. It's the way we do business round here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever need good sounds, you just give me a call.
Yeah, we'll do that. What was all that about, Suzi?
I've got something, Sarge. Look at this. Paper, lettering, design, they're identical.
Yeah, no address on it. Where'd you go if you want something printed?
Local print shop. Come on, Sarge.
Hold on, Suzi. I'll talk to the printer. You watch the back. I want to see where Jamie goes with that van.
Okay.
All right. Afternoon. I'm Detective Sergeant Pearce from Sunhill.
Oh, yes?
Wonder if you could help me, Mr.
Prentice. What can I do for you, Sergeant?
Is this your work?
Yeah.
And this?
Yeah. OK. So what?
And did you do them both for the same person?
Yeah. And I've not been paid for them yet either.
Can you tell me who you printed them for?
I printed those for Steve Rankin. There's a record shop down the road.
Thank you.
I did another one for him too.
Yeah?
A couple of weeks ago. I've not been paid for that either.
No, you have been helpful, Mr. Prentice. Thank you.
DS Pearce from Suzi Croft. I've just found the new studio for Crush FM.
Good work, Suzi. Where are they then?
Over there in that boarded up house. It's been empty for months. Right, see you later.
Hey, you're not joining us then?
Ah, Suzi, you'll miss all the fun.
Sorry, lads. Got to meet Danny Pearce.
They can't transmit from here. There's no elevation. But it's a perfect place to set up a link.
We need to fix the lock.
I wouldn't bother, mate. Ray Speed, DTI Radio Agency. You are?
Bobby Hall.
Your voice of choice.
He's one of your biggest fans.
Hey, hang on, bro. Where's your warrant?
After you, sir.
Right, Harry. Got your little book of receipts?
Oh, yes.
You're not gonna nick it all.
Confiscate, Bobby. Confiscate.
You know the risks.
I told him we should have found somewhere safer. But oh no. We had to be back on the air today.
Told who?
You can take that lot for starters.
Vinyl. American and English. Some rare stuff.
That's my whole soul collection, man. Took me a lot of Saturday afternoons to find all them.
Hard luck.
Does it really take all this gear?
No, they can set up a station with a cheap transmitter and a portable cassette player. This one's a class operation.
Looks like Crush got a bad situation. Yet the DTI says we're a class operation. You've shut us down like you've done before. But we'll be back again, rising off the floor. No, we won't be trashed. We won't be shushed. And no, we won't get crushed.
I wouldn't bet on it, mate.
That's dead good, that is. Should be on the radio.
Back again?
That's right, Mr. Rankin.
We'll make it quick this time. I'm just about to close shop.
Oh, well, let me save you the trouble.
Hey, do you mind?
I'd like to have a look around the shop and the flat.
What's this about then?
You know what it's about.
We've reason to believe there are drugs hidden on these premises.
Oh, get real.
Is your brother at home?
Upstairs. Why?
Call him down, would you? I've got something you both might want to hear. Save me saying it twice.
Jamie, get down here, now.
How's the disco business?
Thriving.
Hello, Jamie.
Can you believe it? They say they're looking for drugs.
I thought you might be interested, both of you. You know that pirate radio station, Crash FM, the one you'd never heard of?
Yeah. What about it?
They shut it down.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Not just a transmitter this time. They got the whole thing. Decks, microphones, the works.
Sarge! All in the same box. It's very careless.
Do you want to explain?
The yellow ones are mine, for my disco and karaoke business, and the others, well, I'm looking after them for someone.
And if someone's name is?
Sorry, he's a mate. Can't drop him in it.
Well, the printer 3 doors down says he did them all for you, all 3 of them.
Well, that plonker. Look, just because I dropped him off at the print shop, that doesn't prove a thing.
So you don't know anything about Crash FM?
No.
Or this rave?
No.
And Jamie?
Same goes for him.
Well, let's hear it from the boy wonder himself, shall we?
Like Steve said, I don't know anything about the rave or the radio thing.
Well, that's odd. Because this afternoon I followed you from here to a boarded-up house where you met a man, Bobby Hall, who helped you unload gear from the back of your van.
Steve, I'm sorry,
Shut up. Just don't say a word.
Perhaps you'd both like to come down to Sunhill for a little chat. Now, I'm not arresting you, understand, so you don't have to come. But it might save a lot of aggravation later on.
Why don't you just do me for running the radio station? Unlicensed use of airways or whatever it is. 'Cause that's all you've got. And that's all you're gonna get.
Mr. Rankin, I'd like to ask you about these plastic bags which we found at your flat.
Come on. So it's a crime now, is it? Possession of polythene?
Well, these are the bags that drug dealers use. I mean, I'm sure you know that. To store a tab of E, some dope, a square of acid.
All right, that'll do. Now, I've come here of my own free will to sort this out. Get you lot off my back once and for all. Now, I've admitted to the radio station. But if you're going to keep on about these drug things, all these half-baked questions...
Perhaps we should leave it there for a while, Mr. Rankin.
For a while?
Interview terminated 1901. Can you just sign on there, please? Right. I'll have a quick chat with Jamie now, if there's no objections.
It's up to him, isn't it?
Is it? Right.
Just make sure it is quick. He's running the disco tonight.
Oh, where's that then?
Dog and gun. It's karaoke night.
If you'd like to come with me.
Is that your dealer?
Yes, sir.
I hear you got a warrant. Did you find anything?
The sizzle, sir, but not the steak.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, we didn't find what we were looking for, sir, no.
Well, you're expecting a result?
He's put his hands up to running the radio station.
I'm talking about the drugs, Danny.
Well, it depends on what we get from his little brother. He's definitely the weak link.
Well, let's hope he is.
Well, I can understand why your brother's so angry with you, Jamie. He goes and finds a venue. An empty factory, is it? Or a warehouse down by the river?
Look, I've told you, I don't know what you're on about.
But now, with his radio station shut down, he's no way of telling the little ravers where it is, has he? And to top it off, there's his investment.
What investment's that, then?
All those drugs. Acid and E. 10 grand's worth, isn't it, Sarge?
So I heard, yeah.
Bought with borrowed money.
But he didn't go to the bank. People he went to are stone deaf and nasty with it.
No wonder he's looking so nervous.
Think about it, Jamie. Whatever happens, Steve's had it. Either we get him now, or when he tries to unload the stuff. Or in 2 or 3 weeks when he crawls into St. Hugh's casualty minus his kneecaps. See, if you tell us the truth now, maybe we can work something out. I mean, he's bought the stuff, but he hasn't actually tried to sell it yet, has he?
Sorry, I can't help you with any of this.
Close, are you? You and Steve?
He looks after me. I've done ever since my mum died.
So, how do you feel, then, to have dropped him in it? About the radio station?
Sick, if you must know. But I'll make it up to him.
To tell the truth, Danny, you did about as well as I expected. Maybe even a little better. I always thought it was a long shot.
The drugs were there, sir. In the shop or in a flat somewhere. I know it. We just couldn't find them.
Danny, call the drug squad. It's their business now.
Yeah?
Excuse me, sir. Sorry to interrupt. Something I thought Danny should know. They're back on the air.
Who are?
The radio station, Crush FM.
I don't believe it.
And something else, probably connected. We've had a call from an estate manager on the Greenfield. Someone climbing around on a tower block.
Didn't take him long, did it?
OK, Mr. Wharton, let's take a look, shall we?
You know what this is, Suzi? Steve Rankin put money on it.
Sarge?
He's going to set up a radio station again. Probably just for the night, so he can let the punters know about the rave.
Well, he wouldn't chance it, would he?
He's got to. He's desperate.
He must know that we'll get it.
Oh, he may not. Besides, he won't actually be there. He'll probably be sitting in a pub with a dozen witnesses.
So who's this, then?
Well, remember what Jamie said to us about paying his brother back?
That's his van.
Looks like this is how he's doing it.
I saw the aerial going up on the roof and then that rope got thrown over the side.
Sarge, sounds like someone's transmitting from an empty flat up on the 8th floor.
Right. Now, someone better stay down here, keep an eye on things.
Well, I'll do that.
Right.
It's that one there.
Right, Mike, you take the roof, we'll take the flat.
Sarge.
Jamie, if you're in there.
Okay.
So where's Jamie then?
Well, there's only one other way out, Sarge.
Well, he obviously didn't intend this to last very long.
Here! He's here!
Sarge!
What? Oh. Stupid kid.
What's happening up there, mate? Oh, some prat thinks he's Batman. Come on, move back there, please. Move back.
Can't we have him, Sarge?
Not now.
Look, folks, come on, move back. Let's go home. Everyone go home. Come on. Look, sir, come on.
I know him.
Excuse me, Gary.
It's Bobby Hall.
What? I thought that was you up there.
Should have been. He was my mate. Known him since we were kids.
You know who's to blame for this, don't you?